Survival of the fittest. Okay? That means everybody, all right? That means everybody, because everyone's fit to do something, okay? You could make a grilled cheese sandwich, or you could come up with an atomic bomb. Which one was the better deal? Which one was the better deal? Okay? The grilled cheese sandwich, of course. Okay, now, survival of the fittest. It seems angry and disruptive. It seems angry. I feel like I'm water skiing. Boy, I can't get the beach out of my head. If there's a time to rock and roll, and it's time to your dad now. Wah, wah, wah. I'm surfing down the waves, and he is gotten so mad now. Dun, dun, dun. You smashed through the window, but it made you glad now. Dun, dun, dun. And you'll have fun, 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 fun. Okay. I just want you to know that you can do it, okay? Like, go ahead. Put something on your face, okay? Maybe it stretches out your mouth a little bit, okay? And then just kind of, I guess, make a sound, okay? You can do it. You could do that. You can make sounds at work. You can make sounds at work. You could do it, okay? You can make sounds at work. Connecting you to your energy core, man. Do it. I feel like Shia LaBeouf. Do it, man. Oh, man. Okay. This is for you. Affirming practice is step one. You can do it. Say that to yourself. Okay? Step two. I am what I am, and that's all that I am. It's not a pirate. It's supposed to be Popeye. Okay? So 2, eat your spinach. Okay, 3, do a jig. Okay, do a little like Irish dance. Or if you got a couple swords, cross them on the floor and hop around like that. That's called Highland dancing. Okay? Number 5, you could do some dirty dancing. Okay, you could move your hips at work. Just like this. It's easy and fun. Hear that popping sound? That's my hopes and dreams. No, I'm just kidding. That's my hips and knees. Number 7. Number 6? Number 7. 8, 9. Why was 6 afraid? So, affirming practice is step 1. You can do it. Step 2, I am what I am, eat your spinach. Step 3, do a jig. Step 4, do a salsa. Okay? That's the forbidden dance. Okay? Step 5, eat your meals. Okay? If you have to eat a steak, go for that. Okay? Catch it yourself. That's really good. Can you imagine? Okay, you're in the field, okay? Cow's just sitting there having a rest. And you're like, well, wait a minute. It's sleeping. That's kind of, I'm advancing on an unarmed opponent. So between its sleeping hooves, okay, you slide in there an 8-inch Japanese chef's knife. And it's sharp, too. That cow could really mess you up because the thing about a knife fight is you're going to get cut. Doesn't matter how good you are. So there's an element of risk there, okay? We're not talking about guns. I mean, guns are disgusting. And the hooves. Plus, I can't have one in the house. It doesn't even matter how sentimental value they are. The 8-inch Japanese chef's knife between the hooves of a sleeping cow. You crawling up into the grass on your hands and knees, okay? No, you're on your belly, like sliding around like a salamander, okay? Okay? You leap up, okay? And just as that thing is still sleeping, you gotta give it a call like, yeah, 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 okay? And it's time to fight that cow. And that cow's gonna get up. Dun 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 dun. You dodge. Dun dun. Oh, it caught you on the tummy, okay? Your fat guts are coming out. So now you got one hand like this, and I can't describe it for you, illustrate it for you, because I got the microphone in this hand, okay? But that cow is coming for you now. you jump back, okay? You jump back that cow's cut. You're trying to hold in your intestines, okay? You're trying to hold in your intestines. And the cow says, you wanted me to get chopped up and eaten and put in that tummy? You wanted me to go into that tummy, that disgusting tummy? And I said, hey, man, we're all God's creatures and we got to eat. At least I gave you a chance. And the cow's like, oh, well, la-di-da for you. What if I chop you up and eat you, hey? And I'm like, go for it. Secretly, I'm afraid. But I'm trying to have bravado in front of the beast. Okay? I'm trying to have bravado in front of the beast so that the beast doesn't... I'm trying to keep my vibrations up, man. Okay? Remember, this is brave if you're scared and you still do it. And I'm scared of this knife-wielding cow. Because, one, how did it wield that knife? And then the cow said, what are you talking about? I said, well, how are you holding that knife with your hooves like that? And the cow said, well, you're the one who gave me the knife, so you thought I wasn't going to be able to hold it? Okay? As the cow rears up on its hind legs, its udders flapping. It is a cow, okay? Those big flapping udders. You're like, oh, get a little worked up. The cow's like, what? How can that be? And I said, there's a lot of conflicting emotions here, man, okay? You're a beautiful creature, okay? A magnificent, beautiful creature, yeah. But I'm hungry as well. And the cow's like, why don't you just have some hay or something? Hay's too dry. Hay's too dry. And the cow said, you gave me this knife thinking I wasn't going to be able to use it, so don't tell me you're being honorable, Mr. Man. You thought this was going to be some joke, and now you're slowly bleeding out. Your guts are coming out of your tummy. A child. Oh, a child approaches. That would be bad news, man. They'd never forget it. Mommy, there's someone in that room, okay, holding his tummy. He's been cut open by a knife-wielding cow. And the mom's like, what? But see, children have a connection to the etheric realm that is heretofore unexplained and unencumbered by things like having a job. Okay. Anyway, the cow is like, don't think of yourself as such a morally superior person because you gave me a weapon with which to fight, but which you thought I would not use. Okay. We've covered that base, my bovine opponent. Starting to see stars across my field of vision. My life seeping out of me. Okay? Please. Oh, God. Please, I need some yummy food. And the cow says, well, suck on these. And I couldn't think of a better solution than to motorboat a cow. What's happening, man? Okay, well, first of all, the milk is delicious. Fat encumbered. It's got tiny hairs in it because it's not just a smooth udder, okay? There's hairs there, too. The cow's also got short, straight hairs. Kind of gets in your teeth, but that's okay. That's nutrients. It's still fine. You just learn to deal with it. It's like a gag reflex, like my orthodontist told me to breathe through your mouth. No, nose. So you just breathe through your nose, man, and just suck that back. And then I knew the cow, and the cow knew me. The cow stitched me up lovingly with the dried grasses of the plains, okay? And the farmer came in and said, what the fuck are you doing with my cows? And I was like, it's not what it looks like. And the cow was like, it's exactly what it looks like. And there I was, because there was the shotgun right between my eyes. He thought maybe I was a coyote. But indeed, no coyote looked like me. We were at a standoff, as it were. Well, a standoff would imply that the farmer was uh, intimidated by me in some manner that required him to stay still, uncertain if I were to make a move that were to harm him. That is more like a standoff. This was more like a shock. He's in shock at the sight he's seen. He didn't know what to shoot first. The knife wielding cow on two legs, or the spike headed man with his guts bleeding out on four. And I said, what has four legs in the morning, two legs in the afternoon, and three at night? And the rancher said, what? He said, it's a baby, a person, and an old man. Everyone knows that one. And I said, God damn it. There's a shrimp you should talk to. So there the three of us were. And he unloaded the round into the cow. I guess because the cow had a weapon. And I held that cow as it fell. And it said, the angels are coming for me. And it's like time stood still. I wish I could caress that cow's face, but I guess my hand was somehow sewn into the wound. And I couldn't move. My thumb was caught inside the... He sewed me up. But my thumb got caught. It was just some layers of skin, but it was really going to hurt to pull them apart. I mean, to pull it out. And plus I was worried my stitches would pop, and then what would happen then? I don't think this farmer was going to take me to La Hospital. So I lie next to the cow and I said, take me too. And the farmer said, well, you're fat enough. Got a little belly on you. That might get me some money per pound. And I said, what? No, that was a false offer. I was making a what's that platitude? Pretend offers? Something so like, anyway, he's like, no, I'm going to hack you up and sell you for a meat. I didn't know what I was going to do. I was in real trouble, man. I only had one hand. Okay. My knees, legs, feet slick with bovine blood. This guy was loading up his gun. And I said, well, you can't shoot me with a shotgun. It's going to ruin all the meat. And the farmer said, that's right. And took that knife and lunged at me with the precision of a precision driller. My wrist opened up. Like, this is some pretty effing graphic stuff, man. It'll teach me to go hunting. I should have just gone to Superstore. Also, I guess, teach me to go hunting inside a large facility, a dairy facility. That's right. And I lie there. I took the milker. Okay? I went up with my head like this in a final thrust, my spikes catching his pants, trying to rip open a hole so I could put the milker on his dong and suck him to death. It didn't work. It was a feeble attempt. And he's like, well, lights out for you, bucko. And I came to with an apple in my mouth, tied up over a spit, my flesh, slowly roasting. And it wasn't like, I don't want to call it nice. I smelled good, like a yummy meal, if you like that kind of thing. I don't see any way out of this. His family's all there too. I don't want to accost him in front of his children. Having some cannibal cafe corpse meal. I guess I'm going to slowly roast to death, and then his family will consume me, and then I guess that's it for me. What a terrible circumstance. Cow, knife, metal head, udder sucker. None of it worked. And none of it worked. I ripped my skin off my hand, the needle inside. He had left the needle inside. No, he didn't. It was a nail. It was a horseshoe nail. And I lashed out with the horseshoe nail between my fingers. Okay? My guts fell out of me, put out the fire. I scooped them back inside and said, "Oh, sorry about that." Now with this, it sounds like someone's dropping water right next to me having a urination. The children cried and screamed. And I was like, "Gosh, I'm awful sorry. Does anyone see my pants? I'll poke you with this nail." But the farmer knew I wasn't going to get very far. I stumbled out of the house. The cows came to me, okay? Put me on a ring in the middle of their ring. And said, "Come with us, or we can be free." And I said, "The mountains?" They're like, "No, the etheric realm. We're all gonna die. This is it." Wow. Okay.